Hey guys, welcome. In the latest 4.1.1 PTU, we have almost a total components rebalance. From power plant to coolers, to quantum drives, to radars, to shields. This rebalance almost touched every single component. It's very complicated, and for some components, some sizes, you can find a pattern to it, and for some, you don't have a pattern to it. So in this video, I'm going to select some military, some competition, and some stealth component, mostly grade A and grade B. Let's take a look. So let's start with the power plants. JS300 size 1 military grade A. The power generation segment is increased from 16 to 17, so you have one more pip for power. And the EM signature is reduced by 3%. So is the temperature to IR and start IR emission, also reduced by 3%. JS400 size 2 military grade A power plant. Power generation segment also increased by 1 from 20 to 21. And the EM signature as well as temperature to IR and start IR emission also reduced by 4%. JS500 size 3 military grade A power plant. Power generation segment increased from 24 to 25, increased by 1. And the EM and temperature to IR also decreased by 5%. Now, Quadracell MT, and Quadracell MX, these are size 1, size 2, and size 3 grade A power plant, same as JS300, 400, and 500. These are made by different manufacturers, and the increased amounts are exactly the same. They increased by 1 power segment for each of them. Now, let's take a look at the competition power plant. First one is a Luma Core, grade A competition size 1 power plant. Power segment is reduced by 1 from 17 to 16, and the EM signature is increased by 3%. So are the IR and temperature increased by 3%. The maximum temperature increased by 13%. Next one is a Lax Core, size 2 grade A competition power plant. Power generation segment reduced by 1 from 21 to 20. And we don't have size 3 competition power plant. So check the Starburn. This is the grade B size 2 competition power plant. The power generation segment also reduced by 1 from 21 to 20. So you can see the pattern for the competition power plant reversed. It got a nerf, especially the power generation segment. Now, what about stealth? Check the Eclipse and Slipstream. No results found, which means there is no change for the stealth power plants. So that's the general pattern of change for the military as well as the competition power plant for all sizes, but no changes for the stealth power plant. Now, coolers. Coolers will have 75 changes. Check the military first. Glacier is the size 1, grade 1 military cooler. The performance has been increased. You can see the cooling unit generation, unit per second, buffed from 21.6 to 24, 11% increase of performance. The EM signature decreased by 8%, infrared increased by 2%. Avalanche. This is a size 2 grade A military cooler. Performance increased by 8%, from 28.2 to 31.2. Blizzard. This is a size 3 military A cooler. Performance increased by 7%, from 36 to 38.4. EM and IR both decreased. Now, let's check some of the grade B polar. This is a very popular grade B size 1 cooler. Cooling generation increased by 11% from 19.8 to 22. EM decreased, IR increased. Tempest. This is the size 3 grade B military cooler. Generation also increased from 33 to 35.2. Next, competition. Absolute Zero is a competition B. We don't have competition A coolers. So Absolute Zero is a size 2 grade B competition cooler. And guess what? The cooling generation has been nerfed from 31.2 to 28.8. The EM and IR is increased. Let's check the Zero Rush. This is a size 1 grade B competition cooler. Performance has been reduced from 24 to 21.6. Check the Ice Dive. This is a grade C size 2 competition cooler, and performance is also decreased. So these are the competition coolers. Now let's check the Stealth Nightfall. Oh, for the Stealth cooler, we don't have performance nerf or buff. Only temperature to IR from 6 reduced to 0. Snowblind, same thing. No performance change. Heat safe or heat sink, no performance change. There we go. So by now, we see the pattern for military, competition, and stealth coolers. For military coolers, the performance has been buffed. Competition coolers, performance has been nerfed. Stealth coolers, there is no change for its performance. Now, shields. Let's check out the military shields first. FR 66 to 86. So FR 66 is a size 1 grade A military shield. Shield is a bit more complicated. As you can see, the regen rate is increased from 124 to 211, dramatically increased by 70%. Regen rate is very important. Also, the downed delay decreased by 4% and damage delay decreased by 4%. So the down delay, once your shield is depleted, it will take 9.58 seconds to start recharging if you're not getting hit. It's not a huge buff, but it's 4%. And damage delay is 4.79 seconds. And some minor changes are to the signatures. EM decreased by 8% and IR decreased by 8%. Now, FR 76, size 2 military A shield. Wow, look at this. Regen rate dramatically increased from 309 to 530. However, the downed delay and damage delay is increased by 5%. The EM and IR signature reduced by 8%. So FR 86. This is the grade A size 3 military shield. Regen rate also buffed by 71% from 3090 to 5290. So that's the military A shield. Let's check the military B and C. All stop. This is a very common size 1 military C shield. The regeneration rate increased from 115 to 165. Full stop. This is a very common size 2 grade C military shield. Regeneration rate increased by 42%, 288 to 409. And next is a full block size 3 military C shield. The regeneration rate is increased by 56%. So the grade A military shields, the FR 66, 76, and 86 has a greater buff for the regeneration rate. So FR 86 is 71% and the full block is 56%. The full stop has a 42% increase and the FR 76 has a 72% increase. And the FR 66 is 70% increase, and the all stop is only 43% increase. Wow, this is making the military shield more valuable, and the military shield can only be looted from the contest zones. So it is even more important that we loot them and have those military shields. in the 4.1.1. Not just shields. We look at the coolers and also especially the power plant as well. They nerfed the competition power plant, but buffed the military power plant. And those military power plant can only be looted from the contested zones. Let's continue. Competition shields. Honestly, I never use competition shield. Let's check out the, we don't have size 8 competition shield. So let's check out the Jagas GAJAGHTE. This is a grade B competition 1 shield. The health for the shield is reduced by 34%, and the regeneration rate is reduced by 15%. So they are nerfing the competition components over the board. Arga, this is a size 1 grade C competition shield. Health decreased. Regeneration rate decreased. Yep. So this is a pattern right here. Nerfing the competition components, including the competition shield, and buffing the military components. Now check the stealth shield. Mirage. Stealth shield is nerfed as well. Health nerfed by 18%. Mirage health decreased from 1,370 to 1,130. Regeneration rate decreased from 91.4 to 78.5. Umbra. This is the grade A size 2 stealth health reduced from 3,770 to 3,100. And regeneration rate nerfed from 228 to 900 to 196. And we don't have size 3 stealth components. So let's check another one. Shoot. This is a size 2 stealth B component. The health reduced from 3510 to 2890. Regeneration reduced by 22%. Last one, Shimmer. Grade C size A stealth. Health reduced from 1280 to 1050. Regeneration reduced from 85 to 60.7. Now here, we must also add the industrial shields. First, let's check out the Palisade. This is a grade A size 1 industrial shield. And look at this. The health for this shield is increased from 1980 to 2240. And the regeneration rate is increased from 132 to 156. Rampart, size 2 grade A industrial shield. The health is increased from 5460 to 6170, and the regeneration rate is increased from 331 to 391. Parapet, this is the grade A size 3 industrial shield. Health increased from 60,000 to 67,800, and regeneration rate is increased from 3310 to 3900. Now, for the industrial shield, we actually has size 4 capital shield, Glacius, and this one is used for the 890 jump. It's a size 4. The health is increased from 454,000 to 513,000, and regeneration rate increased from 20,700 to 24,400, and down delay is also increased by 22%. So this is the reason that the 890 jump now has over 1 million shield HP. And this is also the reason why the Polaris shield decreased to 513,000. So the 890 jump, the luxury yard, has doubled the shield of a military capital ship. Now let's check out the civilian shield. So 7SA Concorde, size 1 civilian A. There is no health change, but the regeneration rate is increased, is buffed. 7MA Lorica, regeneration rate is increased. 7CA Nargan, this is a size 3 grade A civilian shield. Regeneration rate increased from 2880 to 3460. So that's all the shields and the buffs and nerfs. And because of this, for many of our ships, by default loadout, we have their shield increased and some ships shield decreased. Now, the pattern emerged for both the military and civilian shields. We got a performance buff. The shield recharge rate increased. For the industrial shield, we got both a performance and HP buff. For the competition, we got both a performance and HP nerf. And for the stealth shield, we got both a performance and HP nerf. But for the stealth shield, we do have a significant and down and damage delay buff by 30%. Now, quantum drives. VK00 military A size 1 quantum drive. No major change. So EM is reduced a little. It's good for the signature, but anyway, the military quantum drive, the signature is already too high. You see, 20,000. Reduce it to 18,000. Doesn't make much of a difference at all. But there is no other performance change for this. So XL1, no performance change. TS2, same thing. No performance change for the military quantum drives. Spectra, that's a stealth quantum drive. There is no stealth quantum drive change because I cannot find any of them. There is no change for both competition and the stealth quantum drive. So let's just scroll through this. So most of the changes for the quantum drives are just the signature changes. There is no performance change, no increasing or decreasing speed. So this is it, ladies and gentlemen. It's quite complicated. I hope I do not confuse you too much. And after this video, we sort of find out the patterns for the component overhaul for the coming 4.1.1. The military components is buffed. The competition and the stealth components, some of them has been nerfed, especially the shield, and some of them has no change. So, same thing as I said in my previous video. You will not see the end of these rebalance for ships and components. This might just be the beginning of it. So, what do you guys think about these changes? Please leave in the comments below. See you in the next one.